Tonight on Primary News with the Beachwood Bears, we will take a look at what is happening around Beachwood Elementary.
Also, we'll spotlight a couple of special groups of bears. Primary News will begin in 2 minutes.
What's it like when you hear your calling? Will you ignore it? Or will you listen? What if it calls you to go halfway around the world? To serve people you've never met? What will you do when you hear your calling? Peace Corps, life is calling. How far will you go?
Hello and welcome to Primary News. This is the Beachwood Bears edition. I'm Sean.
I'm Hope, and we're your hosts for tonight. Later on our program, we will be sharing a healthy recipe that kids can make when they get home from school, and fun websites that parents won't want to miss. But first, let's take a look at our Beachwood happenings.
The 2014 Band and Orchestra Winter Concert at Beachwood Elementary School was a great success. This concert featured 3 main groups: the beginning band, an advanced band conducted by Mr. Burbank, and the advanced orchestra conducted by Mrs. Lee. Mr. Burbank and Mrs. Lee led the band through 9 songs. In the end, all the band and orchestra members gave an outstanding performance, and we are happily waiting the 2015 spring concert.
Healthy eating and physical fitness were our focus during the month of January. Phys Ed teachers Mr. Brush and Miss Diltz organized a very first Kids Fit Day, which took place on January 17th. A guest chef did cooking demonstrations for us and let us taste a delicious mix of zucchini and squash. A guest from our local ShopRite had students playing a game that was sure to get our hearts pumping while teaching us about the appropriate portion size for meals. Mr. Brush and Miss Diltz had students running an obstacle course in the gym, while Mrs. Brush had them trying relaxing yoga poses in the media center. And let's not forget about the fun Zumba moves we learned from our very own 5th grade teacher, Miss Sitta. We learned a lot about healthy living, and these are lessons we will always remember.
While we're on the topic of healthy eating, let's hear from Nicole and Anna, who have a great idea for a quick and easy snack you can make at home.
Hi everyone, I'm Nicole.
And I'm Anna.
And we're here to share a recipe for one of our favorite healthy after-school snacks.
Today we're going to show you how to make food bears.
The ingredients you will need to make the snack are
whole wheat bread, peanut butter, banana slices, and blueberries.
First, spread peanut butter on the bread.
Place 2 banana slices at the top for ears and 1 towards the center for the snout.
Place 2 blueberries above the snout for eyes, and then attach one to the snout using a dab of peanut butter for the nose.
And now your bear is ready to enjoy.
Thanks for watching.
Also in January, the Beachwood Elementary PTO hosted International Night in our gym and cafeteria. Every class from kindergarten to 5th grade researched the geography and culture of a chosen country and created display boards. Along with these displays, visitors to the event had the opportunity to taste native food or create a craft. Karate demonstrations, bagpipers and dancers entertained the audience, as well as a performance by Beachwood's own American Idol contestant, Courtney Zion. This was an amazing event for family members of all ages.
In February, Beachwood Bears showed how much they care by participating in a collection of Valentines for our American troops. This collection was run by our music teacher, Mr. Marsico, who had been participating in this program for the past 7 years. Students created cards and donated items such as black socks, Slim Jims, Tic Tacs, toiletries, candy, and teddy bears. 11 boxes of donated items were packed up and delivered to Light Rock 96.9 WFPC, who then shipped them overseas. Mr. Marsico loves her country and is so proud that the kids are getting involved and showing how much they care for the men and women who defend us each and every day. Please remember that donations are not just limited to Valentine's Day. Donations are always accepted at the American Armory and the American Recreational Center. So please help to support our amazing troops and show them how much we appreciate their service.
On February 19th, 5th graders were all frozen in place, waiting for visiting parents and 4th graders to step on their star-shaped buttons so they could come to life and begin reciting their speeches. These students were participating in our annual 5th grade wax museum. To prepare for this spectacular event, students researched famous figures, wrote and memorized speeches, and created display boards depicting their findings. Visitors to the museum got to hear from people such as Audrey Hepburn, Grace Kelly, George Washington, and Leonardo da Vinci. Many students were nervous and excited about this fun and educational program.
On Tuesday, February 24th, our 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students participated in a game show assembly called Brainwash. The assembly was a fun activity to encourage confidence in students taking the PARCC test. The questions that were asked had to do with movies, Legos, geography, and history. Students competed against each other for several rounds. At the end of the assembly, teachers joined in on the competition. This was a very fun assembly for students and teachers alike.
In March, students and their families gathered at the Ocean County Library to celebrate Youth Art Month. Many district art teachers, including Beachwood's own Miss Tagliaferro, attended the opening day to watch the proud students look at their artwork hanging in the busy library. Miss Tagliaferro had been preparing for this event since September and chose about 50 students' projects to be entered into the show. Miss Tagliaferro loved creating art as a child and went to college to study art. While there, she worked with an art teacher at the school for deaf. After that, she fell in love with art and chose to make teaching art a career. At the show, Miss Tagliaferro spent the evening with her students and their parents and their administrators. Some of the pieces of artwork were entered into the show, including clay bowls that 5th grade students shaped and painted. Chinese dragons and 3D art cubes. We're all so lucky to have such a talented teacher who shares her love and appreciation for art with us.
In recent news, Beachwood just raised $3,943 during our Hoops for Hearts fundraiser. Students received online donations from family and friends, and in return were awarded with rubber duck incentives. 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students participated in the Hoops for Hearts basketball shootout in the gym. These students were given 1 minute to make as many baskets as they could. Congratulations goes out to Mrs. Mayer and Mrs. Nylander's classes for leading the school in fundraising. We also like to congratulate 5th grader Angelica and 4th grader Jackson for being our top individual fundraisers. All of the money will be donated to the American Heart Foundation. Thank you, Mr. Brush and Miss Stilts, for organizing a fun event for a worthy cause.
It's time to take a short break. Coming up after the break, we'll take a look at two special groups of students at Beachwood Elementary.
And we have a book that you are definitely going to want to hear about. Primary News will be right back.
Hi, I'm Albert Pujols and I play baseball. Today I'm going to bat for kids who need dental care. Every child should be able to eat, sleep, and learn. But that's pretty hard to do when you have a toothache. Tooth decay is one of the leading reasons why kids miss school. The American Dental Association Give Kids a Smile program wants to help. Kids cannot be healthy without good dental health. Visit our website and give kids a big smile.
Please visit our website at givekidsasmile.ada.org.
Welcome back to Primary News. I am Hope. Let's take a look at a group of very special Beachwood Bears.
Here at Beachwood Elementary, we have a wonderful group of fifth grade students that make up our student council. This group is led by the fifth grade teacher, Mrs. Mayer. Student council members get elected by fellow classmates to participate in this club. The few lucky students that are selected do their duties all year long. Every Friday, student council members go around the school collecting recyclables from each classroom. Because of this, they play a big part in conservation and help to protect our environment. They also talk to classes about UNICEF and collect for food drives and pet drives. Student council members are learning the importance of supporting our community and spreading the message of caring and kindness.
Speaking of caring and kindness, let's hear from Janelle about a book that teaches students what it truly means to care for others.
If you are interested in historical fiction, then Lewis Lowry's award-winning novel, Number the Stars, is a book you won't want to miss. This story takes you back to the German takeover of Copenhagen, Denmark in 1943. During this time, the Germans planned to capture all of the Jewish citizens, and Anne-Marie Johansson's friend, Ellen Rosen, was in great danger. The Johanssons are determined to protect the Rosens and begin by hiding them in their apartment. After a close call, the Rosens then sneak to Uncle Henrik's house to hide once again. Determined to get to Sweden, the Rosens risk their lives trying to make it to the ship. 10 long years later, Copenhagen and the rest of Denmark were freed from German rule and returned to normal day living. To find out more about this thrilling journey to freedom, pick up and start reading.
Another special group of students is our fifth grade safety patrol. Mrs. LaRoche, our safety advisor, was just awarded the Triple a School Safety Patrol Advanced Grant for $500. The money will expand our program, making Beachwood an even safer place. Congratulations to Mrs. LaRoche and her fifth grade safeties.
A new Beachwood Bear joined our school this year, and her name is Miss Muir, our new supervisor of instruction. Loves Beachwood because of all the welcoming students, teachers, and parents. She did not know anyone when she first came here, but I'm sure students will agree that she fits in perfectly. Although Miss Muir has different degrees, she chose education over marketing and business because she loves working with children. Her favorite part of the job is the kids having the opportunity to visit the classrooms. On a scale to 1 to 10, Miss Muir gives Beachwood a 12. We are glad that she is happy to be here. We are to have her.
Another new addition to our school are 60 new Chromebooks. These are web-based laptops that help students in the learning environment. With Chromebooks, teachers are able to prepare their students for 21st century careers. Furthermore, these computers are being used as a study tool with math, reading, writing, and much more. By using these devices, students can send their work to teachers and peers, making it easier to collaborate. As you can see, these computers are absolutely a fabulous addition to any school.
Let's turn the program over to Emily, who is going to share one of her favorite websites with us.
Hi parents, are you looking for a fun and educational website for your children? Code.org is a great site that teaches computer programming skills to kids using educational games. Simply open up your internet browser and type in code.org. Click on Students. I personally like the Frozen game. A short video will show up teaching coding in simple terms. Once your child feels comfortable with this task, he or she can try it on their own. Each level is harder than the previous level, which is what makes it fun and challenging. So, the next time your child is bored or wants to play a video game, suggest code.org. I guarantee they'll have fun.
In other news, Beachwood Elementary has been recognizing students for their excellent attendance. At the end of every month, students with perfect attendance are announced over the loudspeaker and given a prize. These prizes include lead pencils, stencils, necklaces, and more. A pizza party is awarded to the class with the best overall attendance. Each month, these awards encourage students who might be absent often to come to school more. Who wouldn't want to come to a great place like Beachwood Elementary?
Let's take a short break. When we return, we'll tell you what our Beachwood Bears are looking forward to as our school year comes to a close.
Right over there, phone if you need to use it. Bed. And what is that? Oh, that's a double chin. The guy who checked out must have lost it just snacking on fruits and vegetables. Have a good stay.
Welcome back to Primary News. I'm Sean. Let's take a look at what our Bears are looking forward to as the school year comes to an end.
On April 24th, Beachwood's PTO will be presenting Cinderella as an annual springtime play. Miss DeMarsico, Miss Gelnaw, Miss LaRoche, Miss Sullivan, and Miss Scala, who call themselves the Drama Mamas, volunteer every Tuesday and Thursday to rehearse with the students in order to make this production a success. They decided to present Cinderella this year because they wanted to incorporate character building into the production. Students auditioned for the roles by singing and acting in front of a panel of judges. Lots and lots of practice and planning was pulling into the show. Together, they practiced from October all the way to the day before the big show goes on. Our generous PTO provides us with costumes and scenery, and we couldn't do it without them. If you are looking for an entertaining night out, Cinderella is certainly a performance you won't want to miss.
As always, spring is a busy time here at Beachwood. First and second grade students can be heard singing with Miss DeMarsico as they prepare for the annual Arbor Day and Flag Day programs, while Mr. Burbank and Mrs. Lee are getting the band and orchestra prepared for the spring concert. Miss DeMarsico is rehearsing with the 4th and 5th grade chorus. The 4th graders are going to begin to prepare for their class plays, and the 5th graders are choosing their acts for the annual talent show. Our 5th grade spelling bee and award ceremony will be held in June, as well as the 5th grade luau. Although we will be sad to see the school year end, we are looking forward to all the fun activities that we are being offered. Beachwood is truly the best place to be, and we are all proud to be Beachwood Bears.
Well, that wraps up tonight's show. For Primary News, I'm Hope.
And I'm Sean. Thanks for watching.